Hi everybody. I wanted to share with you guys a new tool that I've added to my toolbox when I'm working in the classroom. We had a social worker come by the other day and talk to us about community circles and how she uses the expanding sphere in community circles and passes it around, and it tries to engage students in talking about certain things. But one of the ways that she uses this is for students that maybe have a hard time saying how they feel, or that something's bothering them and they don't either have the words to express it or they're just not speaking about it at the time. You can use the ball to show how they're feeling. So for example, you can say, if this means I'm feeling full and great and happy and wonderful, and if this is how I feel when I'm sad or hurt or angry or upset. We can use this now as like SUDs for using it as a subjective unit of distress scale. So instead of saying, 0 is feeling okay and 10 is feeling terrible or like I'm in a rage, we use the ball instead. So they can say, this is 10, and this is 1. This is when I feel great at my optimum best. This is when I feel awful. So you can give it to the student or to the child and say, can you show me how you're feeling? And the child can say, I feel kind of like this, or I feel like this. They know exactly the measure. If you show them, this is wonderful, this is really bad, you show me how you're feeling. What the child has done now is they have basically used this as a spatial anchor of this amount of space is being taken up, this amount of space is not being taken up. They have put their emotion into a spatial object. So when the student says to you, I'm feeling like this, great, now we know that this to them is their 10, that they are in extreme red zone. So what we can do though is use this tool to reverse the process. So you're feeling like this. How does this feel in your body right now? They could say, it feels tight, it feels heavy, it feels uncomfortable. That's right. And as it's feeling tight and heavy, what color is that in your body? And they will tell you it's black or it's red. That's right, it's black and it's red. And don't assume that a feeling is just a feeling. A feeling could have a sound to it, a feeling could have a color to it, and get them to express those things, because we don't know. They could have a color associated with that feeling, and they could have a sound that's associated with that feeling. So ask them about it. So when they've told you it's heavy and it's black and it doesn't feel good, move it a little bit this way and say, I wonder how this feels. If you were to start feeling like this, what would that be like? They might tell you, it's gray, it's a little bit lighter, it's not quite as heavy. That's right, and it's changed color now, and it's a little bit gray, not as heavy, doesn't feel quite as bad. I wonder what happens when I do this. How does that feel now? Well, that feels lighter. That doesn't feel as heavy. It's changing to almost a white color. That's right. And it feels different, and it's feeling better. Ooh, how does that feel? And we can have them, we can bring that change on ourselves. They will bring that change on. You could leave it at there. The rest of it could end up self-propagating until they feel like this. So yes, we can use this as a symptom scale, a great visual way for them to be able to express to us how they're feeling without using words, but also use it as a tool to change that feeling, get them feeling different. This is just, again, an expanding sphere. It's plastic, cost me, I think, $20. It's a great tool you can use. It's a great way for a student or a child to be able to express themselves to you that maybe not necessarily wants to use word, or maybe they're nonverbal, who knows? But it's an extra tool that you can definitely add to your toolbox and give it a try. I definitely think we can make changes using something simple as the expanding sphere.